What's up, Aquarius? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. My name is Drea. If you guys are new, what's up? If you guys are returning, what is up? Homeboys and home girls, I am so glad that you have stuck around. Yeah, I've been really busy the past couple months. But I'm trying to figure out a good schedule. I know I've been saying that, but anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm just trying to bust out a bunch of Aquarius readings right now. These are timeless. Take whatever resonates. You guys know the drill. You know how tarot works. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. Last reading was pretty wild. If you guys are having any, it was specifically about like relationships and contracts coming to an end. But for a lot of Aquarians, it was speaking about a mother or a mother energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be your mother, but someone who is possibly a mother, or someone who maybe tried to mother you, especially if you were like a male. Which was interesting because, did I say were a male? If you are a male. Huh. Some of you guys are transgender. That's interesting. I was just listening to a podcast, a Jake Woodard podcast, and he was talking about the difference between nurturing and mothering a man. So that's, yeah, for some Aquarius, that is, you don't necessarily have to be a man, but maybe you are masculine energy or identify with the masculine energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. I'm not going to take it just yet because I wasn't connecting just yet, but Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be feeling very grounded right now, or feeling very, well, I'm hearing the word productive. That's interesting, but you're very busy right now, possibly. Interesting, because I've just said I've been very busy. Very grounded, very prosperous though. Okay, possibly very independent. You don't have to be, okay, but you know how to take care of yourself. Okay, feeling possibly very organized, or getting yourself more organized. Okay, if you aren't, you're trying to ground yourself so that you can become more organized. Okay, this is also very nurturing energy. So some of you guys are like learning the difference, like I said, between mothering and nurturing. Now that's specifically for romantic relationships, okay? 10 of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck is laying down all your burdens because things are becoming way too heavy. I don't know what I'm going to start with here. I think I'm going to start with a past life. I don't know why. I think I might actually pull a couple. That's interesting. All right, Spirit. Hold on. Let me light some sage real quick. I'm sorry, you guys. I always take forever to start. Hold on. Oh, that was interesting. Charlotte, a good Charlotte just came through. Hold on. That song, Hold On. Oh my gosh, you guys. Interesting, because I had commented on that. I'd commented on comments on that video because there's a lot of people that were talking about, trigger warning, unaliving themselves. It's a really sad song. It's about unaliving yourself. If you've never heard that song by Good Charlotte, it's called Hold On. It was from their major album, Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous, I think is what it's called. Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, there was just a lot of people that I connected with on there, and I actually started emailing back and forth with somebody who needed someone to talk to. Sagittarius energy could be significant to you guys. But yeah, some of you guys, if you're feeling that way, definitely reach out. I know people say that shit all the time, but trust me, I've been there. I've been on both sides of it. And yeah, reach out, or if you see someone struggling, reach out. You know what I mean? Like, reach out either way. Like, we need to connect. You know what I mean? We need to not be scared of being vulnerable with each other. That's something that I've had to learn. It's very difficult for me sometimes. Even just like talking on these videos, sometimes I'm like, I get scared that I'm saying too much Like I'm being too vulnerable. Such an Aquarius thing. Oh my God. And then my Cancer rising's like, I just want to cry with you all. Okay. Aquarius. First one out, we have monk or nun. Interesting. Very spiritual energy coming through. Somebody here is very, very spiritual. Okay. In a past life, you could have, I guess we're doing a past life reading here. This is interesting. Okay. But it doesn't have to be. It's timeless reading, you guys. Take whatever resonates. But somebody here is very spiritual, very connected. Okay. You could possibly even be very religious, or at one point you were very religious. Maybe in a past life you were very religious and now you are letting go of religions in general. You know, you're becoming more open to spirituality in a different perspective. What else for Aquarius, for past life energy? What else could you tell us, Spirit? For Aquarius. Some of you guys, wow, that was a lot. Some of you guys may have had a habit of biting your nails. I don't know why I'm getting that for some of you guys. I'm just seeing the nails. Nothing's wrong with them, but for some reason I'm just getting an image too on top of this of somebody biting their nails like nervously. Okay, so some of you guys could have done that. Wow, we have communal living and Celtic, however you want to pronounce it. Interesting. Some of you guys have a connection to like Ireland, Scotland. Okay. Over there in that area, communal living. Now, this is about obviously communal living in a society where everyone had responsibilities. They shared responsibilities. They took care of each other. There was always people there, you know, like you could live now like with a lot of roommates, or you still live with your family, but it's not in like a, I'm not talking about like in a bad way. It's like you guys help each other out. Like nowadays, I feel like, I mean, the cost of living, don't even get me started with that, but like, it's not so uncommon to see people living together, like, you know, still with their parents or with their siblings or having roommates or aunts and uncles, grandmas, cousins, things like that. But there's something significant about that here. So let's get into this. Let's see what this is about, how this is affecting. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have karmic relationship. Yep. Okay, so as I was saying, how this is affecting your life now, there could be a specific relationship that this is affecting, or that this is showing up in, or somebody from this past life that is with you now. It's karmic. Okay, I don't know. Let's just get into it. Let's see. I'll try to do this a little bit quicker than I intended because, of course, my phone is at a low percent. Of course it is. Okay. I'm going to start with this communal living because that's the one I feel that's what Spirit's telling me to start with. All right. What's this communal living for Aquarius here, Spirit? We have the King of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. Yikes. Okay. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. This is someone who's very controlling. So there could have been someone very controlling that you were living with, or that was in the same, you know, space as you, I guess. Someone who is possibly very tyrannical, controlling, ruthless, okay, aggressive, possibly unpredictable. What else for this communal living for Aquarius? The Fool. Okay, Aquarius, Aries energy. This could have been an Aries. You could have been an Aries in a past life. This is a free spirit, okay? New beginnings, someone who's very spontaneous, adventurous, possibly idealistic, but very carefree, okay? Wanting to step into the unknown. There could be, there could have been like, I'm getting for some of you guys a father figure. Oh, this is a very specific past life coming through. There's like a father figure that didn't want you to move on or leave because of religion or something like that. Like maybe you had to like be married out to leave. If you're like a feminine energy or something like that, or maybe if you were a masculine, you were supposed to follow in his footsteps, or I don't know. There was something here that like they were very controlling about you being this carefree, I'm ready to go, adventure, spontaneous type of energy person, right? What else? For communal living for Aquarius, please. Two of Cups. Interesting. This could have been a romantic partnership, you guys. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Or maybe there was like a controlling. Oh, it's giving me very like Romeo and Juliet vibes, um like a father controlling the daughter, not wanting them to be with somebody for whatever reason. Maybe like they weren't of the same class, or they didn't have money, or I don't know, something like that. Who knows? Um, or maybe they weren't of the same religion. Maybe they weren't of the same religion. Maybe they were like of a different ethnicity too. You know what I mean? Like, and like, I don't know, maybe in this past life that was just like a no-no. I don't know. 1111 on the timestamp. Um, hmm. Okay, what's this Celtic here, or Celtic for Aquarius? What is this? Tell us a little more about that. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Someone who lacks emotion, someone who's very harsh with their words, critical, calculating, possibly gossiping, um, scattered vision, or scattered and clouded vision, easily influenced. Now, this is your energy. I don't feel like you are like being gossipy and yeah, okay. So we have the Devil and Judgment coming out. Yeah, no, I think that someone clouded your vision with something. Like, for example, if this was someone who was very controlling and didn't want you to move on or start something new somewhere, they could have possibly like convinced you of that at one point, clouded your vision. um this toxic energy had a very strong attachment on you, okay? um but this Judgment card coming in just wipes everything clear. It's like this is an awakening here, okay? It's a rebirth. So whatever this person was trying to do, they couldn't do it. They may have done it for a little bit, like they may have got away with it or accomplished it for like the time being, or for however long you were stuck in this cycle with them for. But at one point, there was a decision that was made. There was a renewal. There was an awakening, an understanding of this toxic energy that you were tied to, or the toxicity that someone had placed over you, creating a clouded vision for you to see things for what it really is, or for you to see the truth, or whatever. That veil finally lifted. Now, there could even have been forgiveness. Somebody may have been asking for your forgiveness, like maybe they had a wake-up call, maybe they understood that they were being led by this devil energy here, okay? Like this trying to control you. What's this Monk or Nun? What is Monk or Nun here for Aquarius? We have the Sun, okay? Leo energy. The Sun. This is happiness. It's optimism. It's warmth. It's vitality, success, freedom, childlike energy, though. Okay, so like I said, you could have been raised a certain way, raised very religious. What else? What else for Aquarius? Now, as far as how this is tying into your life now, this exact thing could be taking place now. Okay, obviously different. Um, but okay, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Interesting, Leo energy again, and the waning moon. Okay, so Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is like my way or the highway type of energy. Someone who is very demanding, strong-willed, but not in a good way. Possibly pessimistic and temperamental. Did I already say that? I don't know. yeah, there could have been someone who was kind of like controlling you since childhood, and you didn't maybe even see the problem with it until you got to a certain age where you're like, oh, well, I'm going to do my own thing now. And they're like, no, no, you can't. Waning moon is gaining wisdom. Okay. So timing is about 3 to 4 weeks, reevaluating your plans, new perspectives, having patience. So you may have had to wait till like the timing was right for something, like to leave home or to make this escape or something. I don't know. Um, Interesting. I'm getting something about like running away. Now I'm going to see how this ties into your current life. Okay. So how is this tying into Aquarius's current life, spirit? Actually, I'm going to roll the dice real quick. I'm going to roll the house, the numbers, because I want to see what area of your life this is showing up. Fourth house. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you could see that. Did I roll a sign? Let me roll a sign too. Fourth house energy. Sorry, you guys, I got distracted. Of course, it's showing up in your home. So whether this is someone that you're married to or this is like a parent figure, of course, home life. Can we get a sign here that Aquarius is dealing with maybe? Taurus. Taurus energy. You could have that in your chart. You could have been a Taurus in a past life, or you could have been dealing with one. Let's see how this is affecting your life now. How is this affecting Aquarius's life now? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Five of Swords in the reverse. Reconciliation, remorse, compromise. Okay. So maybe this is teaching you how, because remember I said something about forgiveness over here, but I feel like this is still kind of like maybe it never played out fully in the past life. So that's why you're kind of redoing this now, is like maybe you need to learn how to end this karmic relationship or to put an end to a karmic cycle with somebody, by communicating, having some time. Now, reconciliation and compromise and, feeling remorseful, it's not necessarily about, staying with that person. It can be, but, forgiveness is not condoning what they've done. Okay, it's just forgiving so that you guys can all move on, let go, and neither one of you can need to harbor it anymore, hold on to it. And of course, look at, we have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, a lot of empathy showing up. This is something about, this is teaching you how to be more empathetic towards yourself, empathetic to other people, as far as like, I forgive you even though you may have hurt me. I still forgive you. I'm not going to hold on to that anger or that resentment. Okay. um Let me get one more. This is also about your emotions, okay? You could be learning to stand more firmly in what you feel instead of repressing your emotions. What else for Aquarius? How is this affecting their life now? Thank you, Spirit. We have Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, Sagittarius energy. Again, interesting. I got that at the beginning. This is, yeah, like I said, it's teaching you how to find balance with certain things, with a lot of with your emotional needs. Okay, how to find balance in relationships, as far as how to communicate a compromise, how to find reconciliation. And like I said, that reconciliation, it's not always about like mending the relationship, so that you guys can move forward and be, sorry, hold on, and be like happily ever after. It's just so that you can release. Yeah, here's the Fool in the reverse. We have the Fool upright right here. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to move these out of the way real quick. Let's see. I'm going to get some advice for you guys. And then we will end it with a spirit animal card. So let's see here. What advice do we have for Aquarius here? What's the advice, Spirit, on this situation? Thank you. All right, the Eight of Swords. You are not trapped, Aquarius. You are not trapped, even if you feel you are, okay? If someone is making you feel trapped, like you can't go anywhere, you can't leave, you are not, okay? This is all in your head. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step, okay? This is facing your fears and your doubts and your uncontrolled thoughts and knowing that they are just thoughts, okay? They're not real. Yeah, there's a need to understand that if anyone is holding you back, it's just yourself, okay? You are not controlled by anyone. You have the power to overcome your negative thinking, okay? Victim mentality, if that's the case for some of you guys. But Spirit doesn't want you to be captive to your own thoughts anymore. What else do we have for Aquarius for advice? Thank you. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. If you've been procrastinating or if you've been feeling like lazy to do the work when it comes to getting out of this victim mentality, you're just going to stay stuck in that, right? So Spirit's like, you know, start doing the work here. And also understand that if anyone is projecting on you to keep you stuck, okay, they're dealing with their whole other issues of, you know, misery loves company, a lot of jealousy, maybe even. Okay, so do not let them interfere with your growth. What else? Advice for Aquarius. Also, I'm hearing like baby steps. If you're scared, you're like, how do I make this change? How do I get out of this Eight of Swords energy? Baby steps. Yeah, the Fool in the reverse again. Wow. Wow. There was a lot of naivety and recklessness that showed up. And I don't know if that's how they were making you feel, or if that's that person that was projecting this onto you, okay? I feel like it's a little bit of both. Like, I feel like they made you feel like you were making an unwise decision, or that you're being, you know, you have no experience. You don't know what you're talking about. You think you know everything, but you don't. Somebody wanted to make you feel that way, but it feels like they're really like that, okay? Not to say that they don't know anything. Maybe they're just projecting this, like, for example, maybe they've always wanted to leave their home the way that you have, or step out and be this spontaneous spirit like you, but they were too scared, so they're projecting that on you, right? Something like that. Now, that may not be the case for some of you guys. Maybe it's just straight jealousy for whatever reason. Interesting. Yeah, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They definitely got you feeling like the wounded warrior here, okay? But this is someone who is very, very persistent, very unshakable, okay? Like an unshakable force. And I feel like even though they, like I said, they may have succeeded at one point to trap you, but you are going to get out of this, or you already have, okay? This is actually really beautiful. Like, you are not the one to mess with here. And they tried, and they thought they accomplished it, but they didn't, in a past life and in this life too. And I don't know. Yeah, death, Scorpio energy, Four of Wands in the reverse, you guys, justice in the reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a strong imbalance when it comes to somebody that you were living with here. Wow, 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 you guys. But there is an ending coming to this, okay? There's an ending. This is kind of similar to the reading that I just did. But okay, we're going to end this here with a spirit animal card. So what do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius, Spirit, please? And thank you for Aquarius. Ooh, I just saw the snake at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I do feel like someone here was a bit of a snake with that devil energy. There was some toxic energy around them that they were projecting on you. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the hedgehog with trust. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than trustworthy. Yes, you guys, somebody here is jealous of you, projecting on you, or doesn't understand you, and they wanted to make you curl up and hide. Okay. And they succeeded for a while, or for, you know, whatever, however long they succeeded for, but they won't. Okay. Spirit wants you to understand that the world needs you. The world needs your gifts. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. I'm going to leave that here, Aquarius. I hope it resonated. I love you all. Bye.